Yeah.
Yeah.
So obviously Jermaine's streaming, which is nice. I feel like, you know, it's something that we'd be happily blessed by if he did more. I would be there for a Lyto stream, to be honest.
Yeah, no. He's a fan favorite for sure.
Do you reckon they did bans, or do you reckon they were just like, let's go Pokemon Stadium?
Let's go PS2. I reckon they've played.
PS2.
I think they've played so many times that they could both have not even discussed it in selected stadium and known the other one would be okay with it. To be honest,
there's actually nothing said in chat. Definitely no GGs.
not even a code. They're that in tune with each other that they just knew how to join the arena.
Knew the password. Best friends only.
Exactly. Now here we go into the winners finals game 1.
Yeah. Might be worth going in the Discord.
Yeah, don't watch the Twitch
before.
stream. Please don't do that.
Yeah, fuck the chat.
No,
It's
just have chat open.
Yeah, I'll do that eventually. You can be the chat man.
Yeah.
Have
Exactly.
you had any trick or treaters? Trick or treat?
Trico treaters? No.
Okay. Did I do a Pokemon there? Is that what happened?
Trico, yeah, he's a Pokemon. Trico treaters. No, didn't have any. We don't have any decorations up on our house, so I would think that they're probably just gonna go straight past us. Okay. I don't even know if trick or treating's encouraged this year because of the whole distance and stuff. Oh my.
Oped, that looks a bit like
going
Smash
on
4.
here. Yeah, that did look like Smash 4.
Oh, don't do it. No.
No, do it.
Right, okay, at least the Smash is good, man. That was very nice.
Thanks for welcoming us in with such a good game, Jermaine. Here we go.
So of course we're pretty familiar to Lyto, who of course won final Caprack.
He did win final Caprack, yeah.
Said it was the one time in Smash that he's ever popped off. Was beating Zone in grand finals. That's pretty cool.
I did not know that was how that went down. It's biggest pop off. I didn't know the pop off. Yeah.
I think in the Northeast chat it was like it's like the one time I've ever popped off.
All for little old us.
I feel like Wi-Fi makes you.
I feel like maybe
human emotions.
I reckon it's probably more to do with the 100 quid than anything else, but like.
True.
Yeah, all for little old us. In the game too.
I love the fact that Callum might have gone into work and gone, guess what I did on the weekend, students? I won final Caprack. Let's go, Mr. Dogland.
Yo. And then his students are like, yo, you mean the one hosted by popular Twitch streamer, twitch.tv/Matashio? I'm a tier 3 sub to that guy, that's crazy.
Oh man, you've got all one emote he has, that's crazy, man.
Yo, that's a real Matashio M-dub moment, Mr. Douglas.
Oh my god. I feel like Mr. Douglas will never sound okay.
Yeah.
Especially not coming out of your mouth.
What do you mean? Or my mouth?
Because you would never call him Mr. Douglas.
And you would. What's this? What's this?
I don't know. Is this going to be... We talked about this. We feel like... Well, I'm just going to speak on behalf. I mean,
I feel like that's fair enough. I think it's got to the point now where you probably could speak on behalf of me and you'd be like mostly right.
And most people in the stream where it would seem that based on previous results, Jermaine is likely to win this 3-0. I'd like to see other things happen, you know? I'd really like to see... I mean, I think... I could be wrong. I believe Nimby took a game off Jermaine yesterday? Could be wrong. But I feel like Lyto, in theory, could do that. If Nimby can, then in theory, so could Lyto.
Yeah. Oh, he definitely can. He definitely has as well. He played so many times. Like, taking a game is not outside of this man's scope by any means.
Yeah. Oh, that was really clean. I think it definitely helps. Do you feel like streaming sometimes helps you play? Because I know Jermaine has definitely started like talking through what he's doing and talking like out loud, talking about what the opponent is doing and how he's catching on to like how they're moving and stuff. like yesterday he was playing Octave and talking about like how he faded every time he used Hydrant.
Oh.
And I definitely noticed like when I stream that, because I'm saying it out loud, like I'm literally saying it, I actually take notice rather than just kind of like thinking it while playing.
I do. No, I do too. I do know what you mean. I feel like this is. It's like, I mean, I didn't have a fantastic bracket run at Robbie's Rumble, but like the sets that I lost, especially the one at NIMBY, I feel like went quite down to the wire, and it was because I was talking about what was going right and what was going wrong. I think especially like, I know it's like maybe a bit more bait, but like whenever I'd like make a mistake, I would like, you know, talk about the mistake and be like, oh, I did this and I shouldn't have done this. And then I remembered next time I was in that situation, don't do it. Yeah. It happened when like I kept getting gimped by auto reticle, and I was like, as I remember saying during the game one, I was like, oh, I've got gimped by this now, but it means it won't happen. Oh my god. Oh, he's living. See how this game plays out before I get onto this tangent, to be fair.
That's fine. That's very fair. Obviously, like Curry's extremely good when the opponent's at ledge. With his back airs and his F tilts, like that's a really nice again. Covering the jump with the side B. Lyto wants to stay away from ledge as much as he can. He really does.
Yeah.
But I mean, that was a more I would say a more promising game. Like it started getting away from him a bit, but definitely the first two stocks were pretty close. We nearly saw like a very very early explosive stock again from Jermaine, but Palu's recovery is pretty fucking good. So, but still getting two stocks. Do continue what you were gonna say about auto reticle.
Oh yeah. Okay. So auto reticle. I got gimped by it. And I was like, I remember saying to myself, I was like, I've got gimped by this now, but it means it won't happen again. And then during game 3, I was in the exact same situation with the auto reticle, and I didn't press double jump. I just drifted down really, really low, and the auto reticle hit me anyway. But I still had all my resources, and I didn't die. And I was like, this is what I'm talking about. Yeah. No, I feel like I've had some like Robbie saying in the chat. I've been doing like better and better in the Wi-Fi weeks. I've been trying very hard to try and get good at Smash. But then me and you were talking about this. Sometimes I'm like, no, it's not fun.
Yeah, it can be harder to try in Wi-Fi, I feel. I think that's the big thing. Like the fact that you don't have to travel for all of these tournaments does sometimes mean, especially when money's not on the line as well, you like it's easier to be like, oh fuck it, I don't really care if I lose. Whereas, you know, if you're like traveling a long way to get somewhere, that you're less likely to be like, I don't really care. Because like, why would you have traveled if you don't care, you know?
Yeah. That's the one. It was
It's obviously blessed that we can, players such as Lyto and CurryGovernor can play each other like
first ever time, yeah.
It never happened.
It is a bit of a madness, magical world of the internet and all that. I was reminiscing, not quite to the day, but it's just about a year ago since Syndicate 2019 happened this week.
Oh shit.
Which scares me because it feels like it was about a week ago, but also it was like just quite nice. It was the first time I'd ever been out of country for Smash. It was just like a very blessed experience. And once the world's back to normal, anyone who can't afford it, I would definitely recommend going and playing Smash somewhere you've never been before.
Yeah, not for sure. So we went back to Smashville. I rate that because I feel like, again, like I do think Lyto had a grip on the game. So what we talked about, like, I feel like me and you make mistakes. I wouldn't say Jermaine necessarily makes many mistakes, but it's just more catching on to like habits rather than like actually. Probably with you getting gimped, it's maybe more down as you actually making a mistake rather than like. It's still them like doing well to catch you out, but like I don't think we'll see that as much from Jermaine. So it's just kind of like
without a doubt. I think there's a very significant step up from when you go from playing sort of like mid and low level players to playing high and top level players. In that, when you're playing against mid and low level players, you're really sort of being like, what are they doing bad, and how can I punish them for it?
Yeah.
You're playing against someone fantastic. It's not about looking out for what they're doing bad, but it's about like, how can I see what they're doing predictably and then predict and play around it. So it's not like neither of these players are really going to be pressing any wrong buttons very often, but it's
Yeah.
more just making sure they don't pick the right option the same way too many times and get called out for that.
Exactly, yeah. And we say that as Curry does somewhat of a bad air dodge and gets punished with the spike from Lyto. It is, you know, stock a piece here, so this is anyone's game.
But it's like the air dodge. I don't think the air
when-
dodge is. Sorry, go on.
I was gonna say Lyto approaching with Nair a lot, which I never really feel like it's a good approach into for Palu.
But what's the answer to it? Is my
mean-
my follow-up question.
You just kind of outspace it, don't you?
With what?
you just
Fucking
you just
huge.
you wait for the landing.
It's got no lag. What
It's a very good
landing?
move. Yeah, okay.
No, I do get what you're saying.
I feel like Cloud potentially has less answers to some of the B moves. But I mean, Lyto knows. I don't play this character. Back end not gonna kill.
Not
Very
quite.
close
Very
to-
scary. Very scary situation.
Okay. Shields the back air. Just wants, yeah, again, like,
And there it
yeah,
is.
that'll do it. Just Cloud has a lot of options at that percent. Pretty safe, like back airs, F tilts that you can just space, and like he only needs one to kill and he gets it. That's the 3-0.
That is the 3-0.